So first, we doubled the size. So we're $60 billion. And the important thing about the $60 billion is that's only the government portion. We invest in private capital. So that catalyzes hundreds of billions of dollars of private capital. So that's very important. The second thing is we got equity authority. Before, we could only invest in debt and reinsurance. Now we have equity as well. Finally, we're a lot more flexible. Congress recognized that if there's limitations on investments alongside state-owned enterprises, it would be difficult for us to move forward. So a lot more flexibility. All this adds up to me to a lot more potential in a country like Indonesia with so much growth, so much investment, and not only that, a very long history of friendship with the United States.
Yes, you were mentioning in a press briefing that Indonesia has fantastic potential, and you also mentioned about to do significant amount in Indonesia. How much money are we talking here?
Billions of dollars. I don't want to put a limit on it. But what I will say is if we're investing billions, you're talking about tens of billions in private capital. So I think this is going to be a real commitment. And I'll also note that I really appreciate the reforms that President Jokowi is pushing. It's clear that this administration wants to attract private capital. So I'm very much looking forward to what's coming forward in the next few weeks with the omnibus.
Yeah, you will meet President Joko Widodo today.
Yes.
What will be the focus of the meeting?
We're going to talk about how we're going to work together to drive investment. President Jokowi's goal, from what I understand in private capital, ultimately is to increase per capita GDP, per capita income for every in Indonesia, to increase the job and employment rate. We share those goals, and so the question will be, there's heavy commitment together. How do we make it happen?
So you will also meet our Minister for the State-Owned Enterprises, Erick Thohir. Are you going to work together on certain projects with our state-owned enterprises as well?
Well, you've got a great minister in Minister Thohir, because look at his background. He understands how to build and operate private businesses. I think we're going to have a lot in common. And so we will absolutely talk about partnerships to benefit Indonesia.
Are there specific projects that you're interested in Indonesia? You know that Joko Widodo administration has a lot of mega infrastructure projects.
Yes. I think the way I think about our investment is in a balanced way. Mega infrastructure projects. I know there's the new capital. We've got a lot of energy needs in Indonesia, so we'll focus a lot on energy, healthcare. But the other thing I want to do, too, is make sure that we're investing in average Indonesian businesses and entrepreneurs, as well as women entrepreneurs. So I always find you have big projects, which are really important, but also little projects that are just as important to make sure that those dollars filter down to average people.
Yeah, I would like to explore more about the new capital that we're going to move our capital to Kalimantan. What opportunities that you see from your standpoint?
Yeah, I mean, anytime a new capital moves, especially one like Jakarta that's so big, you've got a lot of opportunity, whether that's housing stock, whether that's infrastructure, roads. We will be looking at a lot of opportunities, I think, related to that. And I know it's been a priority for President Jokowi.
Yeah, how much money are we talking about when we talk about the investment in a new capital?
For you or for us?
For DFC, of course, because the government said that only 20% from the state budget that will be used to finance the new capital.
Yeah, so you're looking at billions of dollars just from us, as I said, and so that will catalyze tens of billions. The other thing you'll see is us partner closely with friends in the region. I think the Japanese have been long-standing friends of the United States, and so we'll look to do more projects together as well.
How about the toll road? And, we've been building a lot of ports and airports.
Absolutely. Airports, toll roads, ports, major infrastructure projects to support that are exactly the kind of deals we're going to look at. Energy, obviously outside of the capital. We've already done a number of energy deals, but I think we want to expand significantly in the energy area as well.
How much that you will expand? Because we know that APIC previously has invested in a wind power plant in Sidrap, right? Are you going to invest more as we are aiming to build 35,000 megawatt electricity program?
Well, one thing I noticed when I came into the airport, there's that beautiful mural on the wall when you come in. And I don't know if you see, there's a beautiful mural of our project, the wind power project, right on the wall. So that shows us if we do great projects, we get murals on walls. So hopefully we can have more, but absolutely. When I look at the energy potential, I mean, Indonesia, it's a good problem to have. You're growing quickly. It means you have more energy demands. And so that makes it attractive to private businesses to invest in energy because there is that need there. So we will absolutely look at more. And I know our wind project alone is looking to expand. And I think you'll see us, I think they propose 6 different projects across Indonesia. We're highly interested in that.